It's been a long day. It's been a long, beautiful day, and we have made progress. Okay. I'm gonna wait a little bit, allow everything to get all together, and then I'm gonna go back in. But it's been a beautiful day. I have really enjoyed myself through this whole process. First off, I want to say thank you to everybody who has been going out of their way to give me a little bit of confidence and just a little bit of reassurance. And um, it's really amazing to have the people reach out, the DMs, and people just saying how much they believe in me and how much confidence I give them. And um, it's really reassuring to see how many people are saying, I really believe that you can do this, and I believe in you, and I've been waiting for you to do something. So thank you guys. I appreciate that, because a lot of times you feel like, once you take a break, and you are focusing on other things, that everything is done. It's over. But I really have been working hard on creating films and doing videography. Nowadays as artists, you can't just be an artist. So you literally have to be your own film studio. So I've been doing a lot of preparation, creation, and practicing. So when I say practicing, I've been taking jobs. I'm not just shooting things to shoot things. And what's crazy is I've gotten so much better, which is a beautiful thing. My perspective is so much more clear, and I have so much more confidence when I have a creative idea. When other people come to me with creative ideas and me being able to execute those ideas, I think it's a beautiful thing for people to give me a scope of what they want to do and me to actually bring that to life. That's just a beautiful process for me. So I love being able to do the videography and all the creation, and that's absolutely a blessing. But we're in the process of figuring out what is the actual set list going to be. Now, if you don't know, I'm going to be opening for the Paradox Band. They're on tour right now in North America. Well, I haven't started their tour, but they're on going to be on tour in North America, and it's going to be an amazing tour. If you don't know the Paradox Band, you need to check them out. They are making amazing music, and so a lot of people say that they're bringing like 2000s rock back, and that is not a bad description of them. They are an amazing four-piece band. So they have guitar, drummer, bass player, and then they have a lead guitarist. So the lead singer plays and sings, which is a beautiful thing. And it's honestly one of those setups that I've always wanted to explore. But you would be surprised how difficult it is to create a band. Have you guys ever been in a band? If you guys have ever been in, what's up, brother? What's up, Gabe? How you doing? If you guys have ever been in a band, please just like comment the name of your band. I would love to know how many people are actually in bands or have ever been in bands. I'm not hating on you if it was a smaller band and you haven't played in years. I'm just really interested. I think it's a beautiful thing when you have bands. And if you never have had a band and you get an opportunity to be in a band, definitely try it. I think that it's a beautiful thing to be around so many creative people and to learn so much about how creatives operate, how we're just crazy all in our own way. And it's a beautiful thing. But thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for taking your time. I'm going to be opening up for the Paradox Band, and I'm super excited. But I need to come up with what the set list is going to be. So, in order to come up with the set list, it requires me to go through my old songs and my new songs. And I'm thinking a lot of my new songs are the songs that I'm going to really be standing 10 toes down on. Okay? Uh, can you say we love. Hmm, I don't know. You guys think that I should say it, then comment that I should say it. But if y'all don't think I should say it, I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, so right now I'm trying to come up with what the set list should be, which is very difficult because if you've ever created a set list, if you've ever been a performer, if you've ever done anything like that, you understand that there is a clear way that you need to open up a show and you need to close a show. So you can't come out necessarily with your best song if you have a long set. But if you have a really long set, you want to make sure that you have some songs or performances that are later on that keep people engaged. But normally when you're opening, first off, you don't ever want to like kill the person who you're coming after. There's only a couple bands in history that have just like killed the bands that they were coming after, and that was like Leonard Skinner and a couple of other people, Prince. Um, but you really don't want to do that just because it's sort of embarrassing and it's like, why would you do that? But what you do want to do is give a great show to the people who are coming to see the other band. Because if you're coming to see, say for instance, you're going to see the Rolling Stones, like Prince did. If you're coming for the Rolling Stones, you don't really want to see somebody who's just on their own thing and not really adding to the show that you're coming to see, right? So I want to make sure that I'm not doing something that the Paradox wouldn't love, but I'm also doing something that helps the show grow to the point that everybody's excited to see the Paradox band, right? And so, me being a fan of the Paradox band, I want to make sure that they enjoy the show. I want them to be super stoked about the show. So, because I'm so excited to see them. So, I've been just so proud of them. I remember when I first saw them performing, they were literally like in a bedroom and they were just performing. I want to say they were performing like a Blink 182 song or something like that. This was years ago. And I just remember seeing it and saying, this is so cool. They're killing this. And just to see them doing their thing still is just a beautiful thing. But I'm super excited to actually create this set list. So if you guys don't know already, Oh Please is a new song that I'm coming out with. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it so much. Um, oh, Oh Please is my new song, right? And what's up, Peru? Oh, oh, Peru. My bad. Different. My bad. But yeah, so I want to make sure that I'm doing some of my new stuff, but as well I want to make sure that I'm doing things that they might like. So I've been thinking about doing like an acoustic cover of some of their stuff, but that's another thing. When you're opening up for somebody, you don't really have that much time. I remember once I went to go see a Lauryn Hill concert, uh, and it was just very funny because Lauryn Hill is notoriously late. Which, hey, if anybody deserves to be late to their show, it is definitely Don't Clown on the Set. Oh my god. Um, oh my god. Honestly, I'm to the point with gangs right now to where there are so many things that y'all could be mad about and changing in society, and y'all trip about some of the smallest things. And it's not even that I'm trying to disrespect y'all. I'm just saying if y'all gonna help the community, help the community. If y'all gonna help the people, help the people. Y'all tripping over how I'm saying your name. It was a misread, okay? But yeah, y'all got bigger fish to fry than how I accidentally said your name, bro. There's nothing against you, but Zesty boy, and you're still on here. But anyway, that's funny. Um, I think it's very crucial. Like when I saw Lauryn Hill, there was a girl who opened for them, and the girl was actually really she she was okay. Okay, she wasn't the best. I guess she was sort of nervous while she was doing it, but at the same time, it was one of those. Gabe, you can just block him, cause you know how to. Just block him. But hey, don't know if you remember me or not, but it's been a while. Hey, how are you doing? I do remember you. How have you been? It's so good to see you. Thank you so much, Gabe. I appreciate you. Blessings to you. But yeah, I do remember. How you doing? It's great to see you. Hey, and I want to say hello to all the people who are back, cause it's been a minute, and I just appreciate all the love, all the support from the old school Trojans. I've been okay, not too bad. What about you? I'm great, man. Yeah, welcome back. I am fantastic, man. I'm super excited about opening up for the Paradox Band. And so I'm back and I'm letting you guys know about the whole process of getting everything together, getting a set list that's going to be amazing. And I'm just super excited. But like I was saying about the girl who opened up for Lauryn Hill, she was an acoustic singer, songwriter, and she didn't do bad, but she wasn't very memorable. And I remember, like, if anybody knows Lauryn Hill, they know that she is a very I'm gonna get there when I get there kind of person, which she deserves. I wasn't mad. I was happily waiting. But it also leaves space for, if you are an opener, to make sure that you give your artist as much time as possible. So I always thought, even this was years ago that I saw that show, I always thought, why didn't you perform more songs? Man, I'm talking about y'all would have had to wrap me up. Y'all would have had to be like, get off the stage. Because there was a solid like 45 minutes of no performing. And I would have just rathered have a live solid performer there who's giving the audience everything they have for a solid hour, and then they're able to say, okay, well, we at least got an awesome opener, you know, or if nothing else, we got ambience music, right? So that's just a thing for me. But now that I'm in the position of saying, okay, I want to create a wonderful vibe, I also don't want to take the crowd super high before the band gets on. But the beautiful thing about the Paradox Band is they're such a high vibe show. You know, they have such great energy. There's such high energy to where it's a beautiful thing. Great to see you again. This is so cool. Saying it for you. Hey, isn't it? Yes, I agree. I hope all goes well. Yes, I appreciate it, man. I am super excited about this, and I just feel different. Um, I remember for a long time when I was shooting all of these, I was always just hoping something would happen, and I would get in the right spaces and see the right faces, kind of thing. But now I feel like I'm actually moving on the conveyor belt. And it's so crazy because like a lot of people see it as, oh, okay, you took some time away. I didn't, because I was working so much on videography. And my videography, like, man, I would convincingly say I was a novice at first. Maybe intermediate. Okay, novice going to intermediate, right? So if this is novice and this is intermediate up here, I was like novice at intermediate. You know, I was like right here, and I would definitely say I'm a professional. There's just a difference in the way that you do everything, and it's such a beautiful way to see the world. To where I see everything differently now. Everything is in a shot. So how could we frame this? How could we make sure that this is a great shot? And then I'm watching things differently. I've been watching Akira Kurosawa's films, and just his videography, our cinematography portfolio is absolutely stunning. And the things that he has in there are absolutely beautiful. Today I was watching Seven Samurai, and it's absolutely beautiful. And you know how we get in life, we watch these movies and we're just like, man, I just saw that coming. And I love how in Akira Kurosawa stuff, you do not see it coming. You expect that it should happen, but the way things happen is just a beautiful thing. What movie? It's called Seven Samurais. So if you guys have ever seen The Magnificent Seven, that's like a Western movie, and they remade it recently. The Magnificent Seven is sort of based off of Seven Samurais by Akira Kurosawa. Akira Kurosawa. Okay, but a beautiful director, and my movie is going well. I'm in the process of really trying to figure out how everything's. I haven't started shooting. Well, that's a lie. I have started shooting, but I haven't gotten to like the principal shots. You know, I'm just getting like fluff and B-roll right now, right? Those unexpected endings are the best movies. They stay with you. Exactly. And even like when characters that you love don't end up the way that you want it to, it's still a beautiful thing because check this, in life things don't go how you expect, right? How many people did you know in high school that you thought were going to end up differently, and it just didn't go the same way that you expected it to go, but that doesn't mean that they weren't a beautiful soul kind of thing. And I think it's really awesome just in life to know that the greatest doesn't always prevail, and that's sort of why I like the Joker, because he's a constant thorn in the side of what people would consider to be the greatest. And he's the most relentless and the most determined and the most persistent and the most flashy in the most subtle way. And I think as a normal person, you can't really correlate yourself to a Bruce Wayne or a Superman. But the Joker, I feel more connected to that. I feel like I would be more like that if I was in that world as opposed to, oh, I'm going to use my billions to stop these petty crimes when I could be stopping corporate greed, right? And I just think that it's a really cool um, perspective to have when you have supervillains, and the Joker is the first supervillain if you guys didn't know, and I just think that's really cool. The perspective that he has and how he tries to do things. His name was originally Jack Napier. Um, Weird Trojan fact, but yeah, I don't like Batman, but I love the Joker. Isn't that crazy? I like homemade movie. Yes, I do love homemade movies. I never seen those. You never seen what? Complex villain. Yeah, I love complex villains because I feel like everybody's so complex. And a lot of times, superheroes are very cut dry. Clark Kent, I save people and I don't kill people. That's not how you're supposed to do it. A supervillain, you might die. It's just how they rock. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't. But they don't have such fine lines. And a lot of times in movies, you'll hear that your weakness is the people who are closest to you. And the truth is, it's true. Those are your weaknesses. And the fact that supervillains are in a position to where it's like, I can cut off all ties if I need to. How many times has Joker thrown Harley Quinn out of a helicopter? It's just like, Harley, he's gonna throw you back up. But it's just one of those situations, y'all. The movie you were talking about. Oh, yes, yes. So his name is Akira Kurosawa. Just look him up. He has a lot of beautiful movies. So Ran is one of them. Um, he has a lot actually. But I would encourage you to start looking into those old school ones. Now, if you're not really into black and white movies, you might not love what he's doing. And if you're not into subtitles, you might not love what he's doing. But if you love animes and you're good with that, then that's cool. That's so funny because I have so many jobs, and you say the no job stream. That is so funny. I literally have like 4 different jobs that I hold, and the fact that you say that is hilarious. Clark Kent was the disguise. He was born as Superman. Hey, that's true. He wore Clark Kent to fit in. Yes, definitely. Uh, Another troll. LOL. Hey, he's good. I'm not stressed on him, but the Pyru, he had to go. Um, yeah, I'm just sort of upset with gangs right now. With everything going on in the world, and gangs are still like banging on normal people. It's like, bro, if y'all don't go take care of business somewhere else, man, there's so many things that y'all could do to help the community. And y'all are out here mad at people for wearing colors and for saying your name wrong. It's like, stop it. That's petty. But yeah, back to what we were talking about. We were talking about films, which is a complete offshoot of what we were talking about, but it's not. As an artist, I've learned that I really have to be able to cultivate my vision and what other people see of me. So videography is very important, and cinematography is very important for me to create my idea of what things should look like. Yes, I'll definitely look into him for sure, for sure. I think Spider-Man is different from most superheroes. I could see that too. Because Peter Parker is a normal person who's risking his life to save others. Yeah, but the superpowers definitely help. Batman is a normal person. That's a normal person. No job. Meanwhile, you're scrolling through people's live streams. What they do for work. That is so funny. Yes. Saying they have no jobs. Go get employed. That is so funny. Thank you for that. Thank you for having my back. Even before he had powers, he saved people. And yeah, that's a good point. And I think the fact that he didn't stop that guy from robbing the wrestling match is really what changed his life, because he feels like, now I need to save everybody, because you never know what small little thing you do could affect other people in the long term. So I think that's a really cool thing to push him all the time. Once you have the power, now it's like I have to stop every little crime that I see happening, because you never know who's going to go home and lose their Uncle Ben or their daughter or their dad, or their loved one, their Aunt May, kind of thing. Okay. Even before he had powers, he said, people, the money helps. Definitely. Of course, I hate trollers. Yeah, I don't even hate them. I feel like a lot of people really want attention. They don't ever get seen. And one of the easiest ways to get seen is to be a splinter. The problem with splinters is that everybody wants to get rid of it. And so it sort of leaves people to feel like, even when they're at their best at like trying to tear people down, they're consistently trying to get rid of you. And they're always wondering, why is everybody trying to get rid of me? Because you haven't found a way to embellish a conversation, or make it better at all. And you just found ways to tear things down, which it's easy to tear things down. What's difficult is fixing something or creating something new. And so I really implore you guys, whenever y'all see situations like that, just try to create a new solution or whatever. But back to the music. What we all are here for. What am I gonna play? So I have a couple songs that are in the back pocket, and I'm going to start making sure that I put those out. So first and foremost, I am completely done with the editing of Oh Please. So it's up now. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to repost that on all streaming platforms. It is going to be available. I'm going to make sure all of my songs are available before this tour starts, so that you guys can have access to it. So after I get off stage, people can find my stuff. They can buy the CDs, vinyls, t-shirts, merch, all that good stuff, right? I want to give you guys that option. Even though I can't stand streaming platforms, because I feel like they're just really taking advantage of us, um, I don't want to make it difficult for you guys to find my stuff. So it's like a catch 22. I sort of want to like start my own website and just be like, y'all go here to buy my stuff. But part of me saying, you know what, that's a little bit. It's like, how bad do you have to like somebody to want to go to their website? When you could just, I just want to hear that song. I already have Amazon. Do you really have the space in your phone today to download my song, my whole album? That's a lot. And especially if it's a wave instead of an MP3, that's a huge amount of files. So that can be very difficult. So I don't want to do that to people. Um, I know how my storage is on my my stuff. And so nowadays, just when it's so expensive to store anything, you don't really want to have to do that, right? But at the same time, you got to deal with the streaming platforms taking all your money. I apologize, you guys. I know the most contagious thing you can do is yawning. So I apologize for that. Uh, you have such good um, perspectives. It's cool how you can speak so much on a specific topic with so much knowledge. I wish I could do that. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. That's awesome. Thanks. I just have told myself I need to start sitting with compliments. For a long time after shows, people would give me compliments. It was, "Oh, you're so great. That was such a fantastic show." And I would just be like, "Oh, okay, no, no, it could be better," and stuff like that. And I just realized I need to just take people's compliments, because my dad once told me that when people give you compliments, it's not natural. And so it's like angels coming down and giving you something from God. So you need to allow that compliment to just sit with you. And I always appreciated him for saying that. Thanks, Dad. Because that's real stuff. Um, People don't have to compliment you. That's what he told me. And so for them to go out of their way to do it, that means a lot. And it does. So thank you. Thank you for seeing that in me, and for mentioning it. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. I want to pin your comment. I want to pin the comment. Yes. Thank you so much for that. And I'm going to screenshot that. Thank you. Hold on tour. Are you on Spotify? Yeah, I'm on Spotify. My storage is all is already a mess. I don't mind. That is so funny. I love it. I love it. Yes, that is so true. Yeah, it really is. But yeah, my store, I feel like everybody's storage is like on its last limb. It's like I need a SSD hooked up to my phone 24/7 so I can store stuff. But yeah, man, I'm literally so blessed to have you guys in my life, just to have you guys here and to be supporting me. It means so much. I've been working so hard at learning. Man, I remember when I first started learning how to play the guitar, and people were like, "You need a teacher," and I just kept on teaching myself and got so much further. When I first started building studios, and everyone was like, "How are you gonna do this? Don't you need somebody to teach you?" And I just got better and learned so much. And when I first started teaching myself videography, and people were like, "How?" Bro, my superpower is teaching myself. Uh, and I love that as a superpower. I can teach myself so much stuff, and it's such a beautiful thing to be able to learn consistently and to master new skills. So I would implore anybody, find something that you want to master, start working on it. And every day you're going to feel like you could be better, but some days you do realize that you get better. So that's a beautiful thing. All right. Mine is to my phone takes the most takes the most storage, and I don't want to delete anything. Exactly. Like you have these videos and songs. I have voice recordings. Man, I have so many songs in my phone that are like voice memos with just guitars. Sometimes it's just the vocals. Sometimes it's just me driving in the car just with the beat. It's like I gotta remember this little thing, and you're like, you know, it just or some a lot of times I do like the mumble tracks. You're like when I go to you know, and I just love having those and being able to go back and actually write the lyrics for it. That's really cool for me. One of my favorite things to do is write. Um, yeah, I have like 300 photos saved just on my desk. Yeah, I know that feeling, man. I know that feeling. It's crazy. I have so many like SSDs just to like store my stuff. It's ridiculous, and I still need more. I need like, I wish I had like a whole server room. I would love that. Just built my own network, you know. I think that would be really cool, and all of it to be running off of a backup solar power um, system. I think that'd be really cool. Uh, Nerd things that I like, you know. So if I call you guys like a nerd, it's really like one of the greatest compliments. I love nerds, and I think one of the coolest things you can do is be a nerd. So nerd stuff I love. That's one of them. What kind of music do you play? I play rock and roll. I play blues. I play soul. I play R&B, funk, a little bit of jazz, um, bebop, a little reggae, stuff like that. Yeah, and then I play like metal. Yeah. Uh, what kind? Yeah, I have 4 terabytes of hard drives full. LOL. Yeah, I sadly have more than that. It's not sad, but it's a fact. Mostly with games. Oh, that's cool. That's cool on my PC. That's cool though. Hi, bro. I haven't seen you for a while. I miss watching your live videos. Hey, thank you for coming back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for allowing us to reconvene. Thank you for not blocking my page, saying this guy's never gonna be back. It's such a wonderful time to be back. Cool, diverse. My taste is eclectic. I get it. Exactly. WhatsApp. I don't have WhatsApp. I'm gonna get off here now. I've had a long day. I traveled for 5 hours or so, but it was great being here. I hope to be here again. I hope everything goes well. I like the video. Good night. Good night. Buenos noches. Thank you for being here. Ergashtamas. I really appreciate you for just being here, showing some love, letting me know that you're alive. Thank you for tapping in. And I hope that we make you proud. I hope you see these videos. We're going to be going live a lot. And I hope you had great travel, a great day. 5 hours is a pretty long trip. So be safe, get some rest, and don't do any hard drugs. I traveled to South Dakota, from South Dakota to Minnesota today. Okay, understood. Back in his house. That's awesome. When are you next on live? It's probably gonna be tomorrow. So I'm gonna be going live every day, keeping you guys updated with how everything's going, keeping you updated with the songs, keeping you updated with the set list, everything. I want you guys to see the whole process. And so as of right now, I have one song that's out that for sure will be out and on there, and I have another song that's called "I Ain't Emmett Till." That's gonna be a song that's coming out soon, and I have another song that's called "Kiss Me with Your Lies." I like that, and that's gonna be coming out soon. And hello, mom. I'm sure your mom loves the fact that you shout her out like that. That's awesome. Um, but yeah, so those are three songs that aren't out, but they'll be coming out soon. So I will keep you guys updated with that. I would love for you guys to watch the videos, to stream the songs, to let me know how you feel about it, to comment, to like, to subscribe, to show this stuff to other people, even people who you don't like, even people who you don't think will vibe to it, just to see what they say. It's always nice. But yeah, you guys are amazing, man. I really appreciate all 8 of you who are here right now. 7 of you, it doesn't matter. I appreciate you guys so much. Y'all are helping me follow my dream, and it means so much just to have you guys here. Um, I remember when I used to perform, and sometimes when I would perform, it would literally be to rooms of like 4 people, and I appreciated that so much. Those people who were there, and as the rooms got bigger, I find myself really still appreciating so much those people who were there when it was just a couple people in the room. And so I say all that to say I really appreciate y'all for being here, because these are where the core memories are made, you know? Like those first Christmases you remember when you're a little kid. It's not the fact that you're getting the nicest gifts, it's just the fact of the memories and the beauty of the nostalgia that's created in those small memories of, getting a paper cut when you're opening up a toy, but you don't even care. You don't even realize you have a paper cut till like 2 days later after you're done playing with your toys, and stuff like that. But yeah, you guys are beautiful. I appreciate you for burning your way into the bumpy parts of my brain. I will remember you guys forever. I will remember these moments for forever. Um, can I speak Chinese? Not really. I know a couple Chinese words, but I feel like I know a little bit more Japanese. But I'm by no means or no stretch of the imagination fluent in Japanese. But I do sing some songs in Japanese, which is awkward, but I love it. Japanese is a beautiful language, so I love that. The power of 8. Yes, exactly, exactly. Super lucky number. You eat boogers. I have eaten boogers. I'm pretty sure you've eaten boogers too. I'm sure you've been in public and ate boogers. I'm sure you like the taste of your salty boogers. Bet last time you had a nose run, you snuffed your snot in your nose and you drank at least a little mouthful of snot just a couple weeks ago, probably a month ago. Did I go down the rabbit hole, you guys? I think so. Uh, few can be more. Any action can give a good reaction. True. Do you know the song House of the Rising Sun by the Animals? There is a house in New Orleans. It's cold the rising sun, and it's been a house of many a poor boys. And Lord, I know I'm one. My father was a gambling man who sold my new pair of jeans. No, my mother was a seamstress who sold my new pair of jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Yeah. Um, yeah, did you guys know that the basis for the Animals was Jimi Hendrix's manager? Yeah. I sort of have mixed feelings about him. I don't really know if he had anything to do with Jimmy dying. So, yeah, I've read a couple books, enough books to know that I don't feel confident in saying that he didn't have anything to do with it. And that sort of rubs me the wrong way. On to the next thing. I'll subscribe just because you can understand that. That's funny. But y'all are really beautiful. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I wasn't planning on being here this long. But just keeping you guys updated. I am going to be opening for the Paradox Band. They're going on tour in North America, and I want to be prepared. I want you guys to know what's going on. If it comes to your town, make sure you're buying tickets. Pre-sales have already gone on sale, and you can definitely catch them. I am going to be there, and I'm excited to see you guys there, or to show you guys what happens, or to just tell you guys about the whole process as I'm going through it, right? Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for being my Trojan Army. I'm Troy, so y'all are my Trojan Army. No, I haven't seen the new Odyssey. Am I excited to see it? Not really. Um, Christopher Nolan is a good director. Um, Nothing against him, but I don't like being on the precipice of new popular things. I feel like it's an easy way to get hooked on stuff. There's a show called Tokyo Ghoul, and I remember I was like on the precipice of it, and then they stopped making episodes, and it made me really anxious. So yeah, I don't really like being on the tit, for lack of a better term. But it's a good song. They're a great band, the Animals. I like another one of theirs called "We Gotta Get Out of This Place." Understood. I feel like I've heard that song, but I don't know if I know all the words. I know I've heard that song. Um, I know I've heard that song, but Chaz Chandler. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, it's been a beautiful time talking to you. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the confidence that you guys have instilled in me to just believe in myself. It's beautiful being here with you guys. It's beautiful having these conversations. And I hope you guys remember how much I truly appreciate y'all. Okay? It was fun. Good luck. Thank you so much. I will be back live tomorrow. I'm gonna clip some of these. Y'all will see some of these videos popping up, and just click the heart. It's not gonna hurt you. All right, you guys. Shine, 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 shine. Oh, wait, I got to pray for y'all before we get out of here. Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for our blessings. Thank you for our family. Thank you for the Trojans here. Please watch over us, guide us, protect us, keep us all safe. Thank you for the Paradox Band. Thank you for their tour. Please watch over them, guide them, protect them. Help us as we're in this process of making our dreams come true. Help us to stay out of our own way and to allow abundance to flow naturally and don't stop the flow of the energy that is positive. We love you, need you, and everything we do. In your name we pray. Amen. Y'all be safe. Y'all stay out of trouble. Um, Thank you again. And y'all stay blessed. Stay out of trouble. And I'll see you guys on the flip flop. All right. Take it easy. Stay safe. If you guys know somebody who needs some encouragement, you be that encouragement. And if they're a jerk, you let them know why you don't want to encourage them. Have the balls to say it to my face, man. All right. Y'all be safe. Love y'all.